Yes, we're back. We're back again in Forza Horizon 4. We're back again for the final episode in this tuning up and racing of this lovely Morris Minor. And wow, I've got to say, not only has it been an epic car to upgrade, but this scenery, it's just mind-blowing. It is just completely and utterly mind-blowing. So we're 2.2 miles away from the house, where we'll add on all the engine upgrades that we haven't done so far and take this thing on its final race. Grab that guidebook to Morris Minor Racing then, and let's go. So yeah, hi there, Steve here, and let's get a move on. Last time we added a turbo. That gave us a whole 7 horsepower more. This time we're going to add every other engine upgrade that we can and see how much power we can get out of this without changing the engine and without changing the bodywork. And then we'll find a race and see what we can do. Really enjoyed doing this series, but as I said, this is the final episode. I think we're going to push this thing as far as we possibly can. And no, I don't want to do Forzathon live, thank you very much. Yeah, really enjoyed it. It's been great to take a very underpowered car and see its progress. Some of the things we did added weight, which slowed us down, which made things really hard to do.
Turn left.
Others did give us a bit of an increase in power and performance and made the racing a bit more interesting.
Turn left.
But we added the turbo last time. Let's see what doing all the ECU and fuel injection and everything else like that.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Can do for the game and do for the car rather. Hopefully there'll be some improvements.
Turn left.
As you approach the lake house then,
You have arrived at your destination.
and yes we have. We already own this house. Why are we buying it now? I've owned it for ages. What have we done to me, game? Yes, thank you. Right. Upgrades.
Want to hook up your car with some huge upgrades? Every car you see here can have a body kit applied to them. 0 to hero and all that.
Right, upgrades and tuning, custom upgrades. So let's see what we can do to this then. We've done platform and handling, we've done the drivetrain, we've done the tyres, we've done the conversion by adding the turbo. So air intake. Let's go all the way up there and add 8 horsepower for that. Carburettor. We'll go race carb and add 11 horsepower there. Race ignition gives us another 10. Yep, stop disconnecting controller. Exhaust gives us another 12 horsepower. Camshaft, we'll go race cams, gives us another 66 horsepower. Blimey. Valves, race valves gives us another 15. Engine displacement, we'll up it to give us another 29 horsepower. Blimey. Pistons, we'll go race pistons, give us another 20 horsepower. Turbo we've already added, so we'll make it bigger. and give us a race turbo to give us another 14. Intercooler, yeah, race intercooler gives us another 6 horsepower. Race oil and cooling gives another 9. And then flywheel, race flywheel takes 9 pounds off the weight. So that's it. That is as much as we can do to this thing. We'll install the setup. So we've gone from 44 horsepower to 244 horsepower. Hi caramba. Yeah, this thing is going to handle a little bit better now. All right, let's get back in it. And then find a race. Once it loads. Right, so we're there. There's a street race. We want something off-roady. Actually, a street race would be quite good, actually. That's P100 thingy. That's P. There's got to be something nearby I can do in this thing. Sprint. Let's do that. Oh my good god. Okay, that's yeah, that's a bit quicker.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Problem is now, I don't think we've got the tyres to match. It's quick, but my god, it's twitchy.
Yards, turn right. Turn right.
Out of the way. Blimey.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting racing this, I think.
Turn sharp left.
So from the outside, we kept it stock, so you couldn't tell anything was done to it. I think you'd notice.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yes, it would appear we have. And we're going to take the Morris Minor, yes. Still only an A-class. But yeah, it's looking rather good. So I've had to turn the music down because I got copyrighted for that. So we'll keep the music down just for a second, just until we get to the lineup of the car. But yeah, so it looks completely stock still. Apart from the roll cage, you wouldn't have a clue that there's anything wrong with it, would you? Yeah. This is going to be interesting. It is certainly going to be interesting. Up against XJS's as well. Who would have thought this thing would have overtaken an XJS? Or maxing out at 130 miles an hour, but blimey, it's twitchy. think those XJs are right on my tail as well. Well, it certainly makes it more interesting having all this much power. Yeah, I haven't upgraded the quality of the AI, so it can be a bit of an easy walk in the park, really. As far as the wind's concerned. But, blimey, twitchy is certainly the word for this thing now. And the final sprint to the finish. You know, a little way behind. There we go. First place then in the Morris Minor. Everybody else is still making their way in. Managed to beat everybody there, actually. That's pretty good going. And so I am the winner. Yay! Beat 2 XJS's. Got 15 grand for that. And I don't think I just got to cut my level. I thought it might have upgraded me. And there we go. So back in the car we go. So there we are then. That's it. The final upgrade is done. Our racing and tweaking of this Morris Minor is over. And our journey in... I'll stop on there. Our journey in Forza Horizon 4 is over as well, and what a brilliant way to end. That certainly added a lot of power. My normal content will resume from now on. OMSI on a Monday, something new possibly coming out on a Wednesday, and either Tourist Bus or Firm Bus on a Friday. It may be that I'll chuck something else in on odd days like this again in the future. I've certainly really enjoyed doing it, and yeah, we'll be back with more stuff very, very soon. Until the next time then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.